So here's a question for you. If we talk about the car for a little bit longer, because this you can flesh out even more so. 15,000, let's say, spending on a car as an example. Do you buy a second-hand Mercedes for 15 grand, or do you buy a brand new Kia? Because I would argue that the cost to have a second-hand Mercedes, insurance, maintenance, tires, even though the car's worth 15 grand, the ongoing cost is probably going to be a lot more. Really, the smarter decision is the newer car that's maybe not as a recognizable brand.
That's right. And you might get I think some of these cars now have 5 or 7 year warranties with them as well, which sort of gives you a safety net that sits behind it. So yeah, that's also a consideration. I think I saw the other day, Gillian organised some travel and I had an MG. And for those of you who haven't met in the flesh, I'm 6'4", so I'm a reasonable size in that car. So my head was touching the roof. I had to zip the car around me. It was pretty small. But apparently 7-year warranty and a 22 grand new or something like that. So I mean, there are ways of doing that. I would avoid the debt, but then the flip side of that is if you've saved 22 grand up to be able to buy a car, that's probably something you want to be investing with, not using it to buy a car. I mean, I think the key thing is avoid it if you can.
What about like a novated lease or something? If you're in a position like a nurse, for example.
Yeah, I mean, there's salary sacrifice. There's lots of different ways that you can work through that if you have to do that. But yeah, that's certainly a big one. If you're in a city, you quite possibly don't need it. It might not be as convenient. But if it's got the ability to help you get yourself ahead financially, that sacrifice of inconvenience will come out in spades. Plus, you can have a couple of drinks after work if you want to do that and not have to worry about driving home.